In the previous episode, we discussed the essential aspects of feeding calves, feeding heifers, and feeding lactating and dry cows. We also discussed why proper nutrition is vital to ensure the health and productivity of your herd. If you haven't watched the previous episodes, be sure to check them out by clicking the links in the description. Hand milking, although a traditional method of extracting milk from animals such as cows, goats, and sheep, requires a specific set of techniques to ensure the well-being of the animals and the quality of the milk. In this episode, we shall be looking at the standard operating procedures for hand milking. Let's get started. It is important to know that the milking process involves proper preparation of the person doing the milking, as well as the cow to be milked. Bring the cows to the milking parlor calmly and gently. Hitting or yelling at the cows irritates and stresses them. Ensure the milking area is clean, well lit, and free from contaminants. Thoroughly wash your hands with water and soap before milking. All milking equipment must also be cleaned before use. Keep all the milking cows as clean as possible before they enter the milking area. Use clean warm water to wash the teats and ensure the udder is dry before milking. All dirt, manure and residue on the teats should be removed while cleaning using a gentle twisting motion. Massage as you clean to stimulate milk let down. Thoroughly dry the teat with a single service, absorbent cloth or paper towel. To avoid disease transmission, do not use the same towel for more than one cow. Manually strip 2 or 3 squirts from each quarter, or teat into the strip cup to check for any abnormality in the milk. Use a strip cup to place the first stream of milk. Milk should not be stripped on the hand or on the towel, as this may increase chances of spreading mastitis. One thing to keep in mind is that stripping does not have to be done every day. It should be done less frequently but routinely. Use the correct hand milking technique. The hand grasps the whole length of the teat. The thumb and the forefinger pinch off the upper end of the teat, as the other fingers squeeze inwards and downwards. Repeat this in a rhythmic way, and ensure that you maintain a consistent rhythm to prevent discomfort and stress to the animal. Start with the 2 front quarters, then move to the back quarters. Do not do strip milking by pulling the teat between your thumb and your forefinger. Pulling on the teat can also cause discomfort to the animal and potential damage to the teat. Finally, dip each teat into the teat dip after milking as a cover against infections. You should dip at least 3/4 of the length of the teat.
Here are other essential tips to consider. To begin with, the persons milking the cow should be clean, healthy and free from any infectious diseases. Secondly, you should keep the cows free from dirt. Prevent their hind quarters from becoming covered with manure and mud. You should also groom the cows regularly to remove loose hair and dirt, because they can fall into the bucket during milking and that reduces the quality of milk. Make sure that you establish a regular milking routine. For example, if you're milking 2 times or twice a day, allow a 12-hour interval. If you opt for milking thrice a day, then allow an 8-hour interval between the milking times to optimize milk production. The other important thing to do is to ensure that the milking parlor is comfortable, clean, dry, cool, spacious and well ventilated. If you are using milking machines, ensure that they are clean and well serviced. In addition, detect and treat all cows showing signs of udder infection. General signs of mastitis include: milk has watery appearance, clots, flakes, pus or blood. Swelling, hardness and redness of teats. Pain during milking. Increased count of somatic, and finally, drop in milk production. Cows that are infected should be milked last and all the milk from such cows should be discarded. Cows should have CMT, that is, California mastitis test, done in the farm routinely. Intramammary antibiotic application can be done by a vet. Keep the milk refrigerated or in a cool place after milking to maintain its quality. To prevent contagious mastitis infections, dip teats in disinfectant after milking. Use only approved teat dips. In addition to that, ensure that infected cows are milked last or separately from the uninfected cows. To prevent environmental mastitis infections, always clean and dry the teats before milking. In order to keep the cows clean, dry, and comfortable, use adequate bedding. A recommended way to test bedding sufficiency is the knee test, where you land your knees 5 consecutive times on the cow bedding. If it hurts you, then it hurts the cow too. Maintain a regular cleaning schedule to keep the alleys, floors, cubides, and walkways free of manure, dung, mud and water. Select out cows with incurable diseases including recurrent mastitis. Also, cull or select out cows with cases that would be too expensive to treat. When taking care of sick animals. 1. Isolate sick or injured animals in a sheltered, well-bedded area to allow them to feed, drink and receive treatment away from the other animals. 2. Monitor sick, injured, or recovering animals at least twice daily. 3. Consult a veterinary officer or an animal health assistant regarding the treatment and recovery of the isolated animals. 4. Decide at what point to cull the cow if there are no signs of recovery in order to cut down on any further losses.
As we conclude, we would like to remind you that milking is a skill that takes practice to master. Be patient, gentle, and attentive to the animal's needs to ensure a positive experience for both you and the animal. If you're new to hand milking, consider seeking guidance from experienced farmers, or attending milking workshops to learn the techniques effectively. Otherwise, we hope that this video has helped you get a better understanding of the standard operating procedures for hand milking. In our next episode, we shall be discussing the topic, silage making. Until next time, we want to conclude by appreciating you for following through keenly. Remember to like this video, comment below, share with others to enlighten them, and of course subscribe in order to stay posted whenever we upload another video.